Hello everyone, welcome back to the Overseer PC. So a few weeks back, I've received an email from TeamGroup and they said they saw our channel and our videos and they were wondering if I wanted to check out one of their RAM kits for a review. I was like, yeah, no problem, send it this way. So they've sent it out and what we got was the T-Force Delta RGB DDR4 RAM 32GB kit. This is 3600 megahertz and speed. Today we're going to unbox this RAM kit, check out some of its features, and of course test it out on a few, test it out and the game. But before we start, I'd like to give you guys some thoughts on RAM. RAM is one of the most underrated components in the PC. A slow RAM will bottleneck the performance of the CPU and will affect our gaming experience, and for competitive players like ourselves, which I assume you would be if you're watching our channel, bad RAM kits will have a little bit of effect on the FPS, but where it strikes most is the frame times. So if you know our channel by now, we have a strong focus on frame times because we are here to play competitively. It's not so much about the FPS in our channel. I mean, we do like a higher FPS, but what we really want, if you're an Overseer PC subscriber, is actually a more consistent frame time, because more consistent frame time will mean you will be able to predict your shots more consistently. And Ryzen systems especially rely on decent RAM speeds and timings. So RAM is really important, especially for Ryzen systems. Anyway, let's start with unboxing this kit before we proceed with other features. Now let's roll this clip. Alright, let's start with design. So this RAM kit comes in white, black, and I believe there's that tough gaming edition as well. So what we got was the white kit, which will fit nicely on our setup, which I have a white Silverstone Farah R1 in here. It has a symmetrical design with like a rib face on one end and a gamer look on the other, with the T-Force logo in the center. LED light is on the top. It's a really thick LED strip over there, and it is a very big font which says T-Force in the LED strip. It also comes with the big R on the upper right, which I assume is for RGB. That's why it's a R. This will really look good once we have our RGB lights turned on. Now, if I was given the opportunity to design this thing, I mean, I'd probably keep everything as is, but I would only change one thing. So one thing that I would really change is to make that font on the LED strips into maybe in a thinner font, because the T-Force just strikes me that it's really thick, and sometimes I like minimalist design. So a little bit of writing there would probably be better for me, but it's just my preference. And I'd also like a gunmetal gray color. This will fit nicely with my car. I just like that gunmetal gray color. So if I had that one, this color with that little, I would buy that. Now let's go with the features. So the most obvious feature of this RAM kit it's the RGB. I mean, there is a big R on this RAM kit for RGB. It looks really good though. So I have an Asus motherboard, and the RAM kit, this RAM kit actually works flawlessly with the Asus Aura Sync. So I think that's why you have this one on the logo of the packaging. So you can basically make it sync with your PC using the Asus software. So like in here we've shown like static, go breathing, strobing, could go color cycle, rainbow, starry light, music, smart, and adapt color. And even if you just want like a dark one, you can have it as well. So yeah, it's pretty good. I haven't encountered any issues with its RGB synchronizing with the Asus software. So of course I haven't tried this one on any other motherboard, but for the motherboard I'm using, no problems at all. It's like no problems. I like how it works well with the Asus software. For the technical specifications, we're just going to keep it really brief. Of course, it's a 32GB kit. That basically means it's 16 and 2 RAM sticks. But what's really important is that the sample that I got had a Micron E die. So a Micron E die is, if you're really into overclocking, it will overclock really good. And it comes with the timings. The stock timings are 18, 22, 22, 42. So I did try to overclock this one, which I'll show you later. Now for performance, what I did was I tried to do our forest run in Fortnite and tried to compare this with our old RAM, which was at 3200 MHz from Corsair. So I've run this both side by side. Basically, I've tried to rerun and rerun until we were able to get a consistent result, and this is it. So the 3600 MHz our T-Force RAM here is actually better in average FPS, although it could be fall under the margin of error. 1% lows are also better compared to the 3200 MHz, although the 0.1% low is lesser compared to the Corsair RAM. I don't really do a lot of comparisons on this channel. It's because we do, well, the benchmark runs that we do are on live gameplay, so there's too many variables involved. But let's get into overclocking. So what I did with our T-Force RAM here is I did some quick overclock, and I was able to bring down the timings to 16, 21, 21, 21, 42. And the results were still more or less the same as the stock one. I didn't change the speed, it was still the main speed, but I tightened the timings. When I did this during my play, that's the issues that I have with the 6700 XT, which could be found in this video here, were totally minimized, like a whole lot. I'll show the gameplay here. I'll let you see the whole gameplay where there's too much action, and you judge for yourself. Now let's talk about pricing. So the T-Force Delta R 3600 MHz is currently priced at $189 at Amazon. But if you head down to Newegg, they've had a promotion at the time of writing at about $164 for the black one. So if you're keen on the black one, it's on sale. If you're wanting the white one, it's at $189. So I think it's very competitively priced compared to other models within its price range and has the RGB. So in conclusion, Do I recommend the T-Force Delta R? Yes, it's a pretty decent RAM, especially if you know how to overclock it. You could probably extract a whole lot more performance if you know how to overclock. But even at its factory overclock, which is the the XMP or the OCP, it has pretty decent performance. From this point on, I will be using this RAM for our test rate until we can find something that's faster, but I'm pretty satisfied with its performance and I would like to keep using this RAM. Thank you for watching the video. If you find that this has helped you a lot, please hit that like button and subscribe. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.